Hey everyone, Trina here. Today we're going to work on another mixed media watercolor. I have made some marks with alcohol markers on the med exam paper. I'm going to see if we can collage these over top. Not all of them, but you can see that it makes some pretty cool marks. So yeah, we're going to play with that later, but let's get started on this. First thing I want to do is make some resist marks going through here. With the white crayon, we are working on a sheet of Bockingford 8x10 watercolor paper. It's 140-pound paper, and I just want to put some marks, almost like scribble marks through here. I really want some texture to come through here. I'm going to be doing like a beachy scene with like some, I'm envisioning like a beach and some water and some clouds and sky. That's kind of where I'm at. May seem like a lot of resist marks, but I think it's going to work out pretty well. I really want to play on this idea of these marks, and I think I want some up here too. Might be too many, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is add some color or some water. You might want to get a clean brush. I'm not going to lay it down everywhere. I'm going to kind of just lay it down in a few spots. I'm going to see how that works with a little bit of dry spots in there. I think I want to lift up a little bit more of that water. Okay. I'm going to come in with some Payne's Gray to begin. Get a little bit of Payne's Gray here. And I kind of want it to be the light over here. So we're going to make the darker spots over here. I want a lot of paint down here. I kind of like what's going on there. I went through all my paint stashes yesterday and found some new colors. New old colors, old new colors. I want this to be a little wispy. I don't know if I'm going to, I might spray it. I'm not sure. Does it need to be spritzed? This is the question. Let's take our paper towel and dab a little bit in here. Just to kind of break it up a little bit. I am going to spritz just a little. Tilt. We'll do a little tilt here. I think the spritzing really does something. Kind of gives it that wash feel that I like. I really like what's going on here with this sort of coming in through that light blue, that cerulean kind of coming in there. Okay, I'm going to come in and mix up a little bit of the liquid umber with a turquoise color. And I'm just going to put this down. Oh, that's very green. That's really green. I don't know that I like that to be that green. Let's, yeah, I didn't want it to be that green. I wanted it to be more, we'll just add a little bit of turquoise on there. Yeah, that was a little too green, but we'll just take some of it away. Yeah, I didn't really like that, but it's a good color. It might work down here. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's add in a bit of that umber, because we know we like that color. I just want it to come through here. And I got a little bit of that color still on my brush, and it's okay. I don't mind it if it mixes a little bit with the blue. I don't mind that. And I kind of want to bring it down through here as well. And here we've got, I mixed up a little bit more of that umber color with the green. That's going to give us some really fun marks through here. Don't know that I want it everywhere down here, so let's take some of it away. I like the marks we've got going on there. Let's add in a bit more of this color. Really pick up those marks that we laid down earlier. It's going to be like, I just want this to be sort of abstract, and this is where I put most of the marks down, as you can see. So we might want to come in just a little heavier with that color. One thing I've noticed about the resist is that if you use less water, it doesn't show up as well. So that's something to keep in mind. We got a lot of resist going on over here, but that's intentional. Okay, let's let all this dry. The sky's coming along pretty nicely. And let's see where we're at. Okay, I want to add a little bit more of this indigo, of the indigo color through here. Just feel like it needs a little bit more of that through there. And I want to come in with my knife and add a line. Some lines through here. Okay, I've got a little bit more of that. I made up another green. I kind of want to bring through here and add in some spots. I'm trying to stay loose. I'm trying not to get too much precise, and it's really can be a challenge sometimes to stay loose and into the art. I like that color there. Let's add a little bit more. Let's add some turquoise to that green. And we should get like, oh, that's pretty. This really nice green color going through here. Getting a little strokey. I don't like that. Need more water. I'm going to come in with a little bit of the liquid earth sanguine. Just through here. Oh, see, that's nice. I like that. I don't think I want a lot of it. I might want some boulder marks. That was a little bit, had a little bit of liquid chalk in it. I'm going to put some through here as well. Okay, that too much. Let's take some of that away. I kind of like how the dabbing works because we can leave little bits of it. Take away what we don't want. I kind of like that little bit of that color right through there. I kind of want to do a little bit more up here. So I kind of like the way that just settled on there. Like marks from the paper towel. Maybe a little bit down here too. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go in with the Caran Golden Ochre. And I'm just going to add some marks through here. Just to let that red sort of sink back in spots. Add some texture. Let's see what happens when we add in this as collage. I want to see what it looks like. Okay, so let's lay down a bit of the matte medium. I'm not going to spray this. I tried that. Disaster. I'm not going to spray it with water. So I did try this before. This is not the first time I'm doing this. I just thought it was very cool how that mark just laid right there. I mean, you could probably go over it with, you probably could use the alcohol markers on your piece, but I kind of like the transparency and how it shows through. It also is another way to get marks on your paper. So do we want more of these? I'm going to cut these down. Okay, I'm going to put down this sheet of yellow. I do with a yellow marker. And then I might put some over it. Like, I feel like it might be kind of fun to... I'm probably getting way too carried away with this, but we don't know if it works unless we try it, right? I gotta try out new things. I like that, but then what if we did another, maybe a chunkier mark? I think a chunkier mark right through here. I've already got some down there, so we should just be able to put this over top. That's real interesting. I like it. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. I kind of wish I would have covered this up a little bit more over here, but I think we can work that out. Okay, so I'm really not liking that resist that's going on there. So I'm going to take another, I just think it's way too distracting. We're going to take another sheet of just a little piece of this collage paper that we made the other day with the oxide inks. I should probably take that tape off. I'm just going to put down this layer. I'm okay with a little bit of it showing through. Let's just take this tape off because it's just in the way. Like I said, I'm okay with a little bit of that showing through, but I think that works much better. Although I think I want to continue it down, maybe. Okay, I'm going to add another piece of collage through here. And I think this should do it. I think this is going to make me happier with it. At least with this part of it, because I think it flows better through here. That's my thought anyway. I could be wrong. Hopefully it doesn't look too stuck on, but I think once we add in some more marks, it's going to really pop it out. Okay, I'm going to add this piece of collage, sort of blue collage up here, because I thought it might look kind of neat right through here. And I think it's really gonna, bring our eye around. So this makes sense now because we have it up here. At least in my opinion, that's how that works. I might need one more piece of it. I'm thinking up here maybe. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue up here. Just some blue marks through here, I think. I really like when I added this third piece because I think now it feels like they're intentional shapes and not just me trying to cover up my mistake. Okay, I'm gonna put some marks through here, which was my original intention because that's where the marks would go. What I did not intend was all of the collage, but that's okay. Sometimes we have to change things up and be willing to change. And that's the benefit of knowing how your materials work together. Old me would have just tried to slap some white paint on it and call it good. But new me has a few new tricks up her sleeve. Always tricks. I like the orange marks. I think they're adding a little bit of texture. They're not quite as bold. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this one. Let's put a mat on it. Okay, here's what it looks like with the mat. Paper's a little warped, but overall I think it turned out pretty good considering my disaster over here. I ended up not hating this actually at all. Love the sky. I like the little bits of turquoise, although they feel a little stuck onto me. But I like the overlap. I like how you can see through them. And maybe if there were a bit of color coming through here, like on top, maybe another line going over it, it might change that. Because this one feels better than that one. So maybe it needs a line going through there. But I'll think about that. Love the orange marks down here. I think we got some good textures going. I really like the marker, and I think I want to play with that a little bit more because that kind of turned out kind of neat in spots. I love how transparent it is. How bold you can be with the marks, and it kind of gives you a new way to put things down without like drawing on the paper. Like I said, I've never tried or alcohol marks over watercolor. It should work. I don't know if it'll work completely, so we'll have to try that too. But overall, I think interesting experiment. I will say this one is successful. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see the last video, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Thanks so much. Bye.